back in Heide Park. I got some ibuprofen in my system. I feel juiced. I'm taking roids, performance-enhancing drugs, so that I can ride roller coasters.
Steroids aren't drugs. They occur naturally in the body, like sweat or tumors.
But aren't there side effects?
Yes, their main side effect is greatness.
Just got front row, first train of the day on Krake. So good. It's so good. I think it genuinely might be my favorite dive coaster. I'm gonna get plenty more rides on it today to figure that out. It's so smooth, the smoothest one by far. And like, it doesn't waste any time. Get up there, dive into that fucking crazy creature's mouth, splash down, and then the inland, which is just so cool. The B&Ms here are so good. I would love it if we could get some wing coasters and dive coasters like those two. It looks like they're not opening Toxic Garden or the bobsled until noon for some reason. I don't really know why. I'm not like upset about it, I guess, but it's just weird. Like they're only open for 5 hours of the day, so odd. But there'll be plenty of time to ride them. There's nobody here. Alright, Big Loop is open. I'm gonna head over there, get that. I guess I'll be back to Toxic Garden and Baban later, once those are actually open. Well, there goes 20 minutes of my life I can't get back. Big Loop is absolutely a credit on my credit list. And that is as much as I will say about it. On the bright side, Big Loop did do me a favor by being one less ride that I have to re-ride. I mean, I don't know if you can see it, but just look how dilapidated the paint job on this thing is. It like, looks like it's fucking rotting. It's so gross. And it rides like it looks. So Colossos has a 45-minute wait, but I just got 3 straight rides on it without leaving the train. I picked the third row, which had the shortest line, and when I got back to the station, there was nobody in line for the third row, despite every other row being filled to the brim with people. So I rode again, and then I got back, and the person who was entering the third row was a single rider. So I got it and just stayed on again. Just such a great ride. Those first 2 huge hills, tons of air, ton of air on the last 3 airtime hills at the end, the one going into the structure, and this is a monster ride. Maybe top 5 in Germany for me, depending on how the next few parks go. That sure was an SLC. The only thing I can say positively about it is that over the shoulder restraints at least were padded in some way. Still wasn't good. At the very least, the pain was mitigated. It also has these this bulky part that extends out over your shoulders too. You get like shoulder bashing. I'm gonna go on Bob-on now. Hopefully it doesn't have a long line. Toxic Garden had like a 15-minute wait, which is always about 14 minutes too many for an SLC. Doggy in a cage. Bob-on was pretty cool. It was almost comically rough in the back, like really bumpy. I wouldn't call it rough, more bumpy. Really long for a bobsled. It goes on forever with that second lift at the end that brings you back to the station, sort of how it achieves that. Now I'm gonna do their drop tower. Scream. I might scream, like it says. Scream is awesome. Such a good drop tower. I haven't found a bad drop tower in Europe yet. No bullshit, just gets up there, the gears just like get quiet and then bop, you're down. Highliner's still probably better, but like it's a drop tower. It's kick-ass, who cares? I just realized they have a kiddie coaster. I unfortunately know what must be done. Cue the clip.
Hello.
Theme Park T-Roy.
How do you know my name? I'm Chris Hansen from To Catch a Credit Whore.
I'm a simple being. I ride roller coasters. Is this a roller coaster? Yes, I'm going to ride it. To the surprise of nobody, it's a walk-on. Indie Blitz. Better than Big Loop and Toxic Garden, that's for sure. Banger. Got some laterals. That's like the best airtime moment of all time. -3 G-forces. Pretty cool. All right, now it's time to go get on Grottenblitz. It's the powered coaster. Last coaster, I think. I'll have to check to make sure that I'm not missing anything. Probably a 2 train wait. Not bad. Grottenblitz is fun, or probably pronounced Goltenblitz or something like that, but good powered coaster. Got a fun little dark ride section where there's some horsies doing a little like jousting session or something. No, they're like rearing at each other. I don't know. The word is not jousting. So I managed to get on Desert Race yesterday, but I haven't done it today, so I'm gonna go see if the line's more manageable now. They're only running 1 train on it as far as I can tell, and the line was pretty long earlier, so hopefully it's shorter now. Looks like it's just a 10-minute wait. I'm gonna wait it out. Yep, it was not a fluke. Desert Race is awesome. Really good positives on those turns. Some fun airtime on over all of the hills, especially if you're in the front. You put a 63 mile an hour ride in that small of a footprint, it's pretty tough to make a better design than that. I mean, like you got this like skyrockets and shit, but I think that's definitely more dynamic than those are. Really good ride. I wish there were more of those. Unfortunately, we'll never see any more of them, but I'm glad I got on this one because I don't know how much longer it has left. I think I'm gonna get wet. Did not get wet at all on that. Looks a lot wetter than it is. Got a lot of chaotic rapids, but not too much in the way of actual like soaking elements. So that was nice. Threw up the blood symbol when we did the pictures. Cribs, please don't come after me. I think yours is cool too. I'll do it next time I'm on a rapids. Okay? I'm an I'm a fan of both teams. You're both cool in my book. I hope both of you win the Super Bowl. Another park, another log flume. It's a little better than the one in Hansa Park, just a bit more comfortable on the seating arrangement. But it's a log flume. It's always gonna be good. Just got 5 more rides on Krake. Definitely my favorite B&M dive coaster. So easily re-rideable, so smooth. Drop is awesome. Feels just like all the other B&M dive coaster drops, just a little bit shorter. That sensation of getting flung up out of your seat in the back row is all I really care about from that. So it doesn't really matter how long I'm up. I just like the ejection. So great dive coaster. My favorite personally. About an hour and 15 minutes left in park operation. I've gotten all the rides I want on everything except for Colossus. I'm gonna go marathon it. Let's fucking go. Just got 2 back-to-back rides in the back car. Sort of the same method as earlier. Just asked to join the next party because they had a single rider. Got that sick-ass ride picture with them. They were cool. We're back around for more. I have no idea how many more times I can get on it, but we're gonna find out. Seat hopping after every ride on Colossus is a great way to make friends. just keep talking to people. Everyone's just so confused as to why an American is here by himself. And honestly, so am I. What the fuck am I doing? I don't even like roller coasters. Why am I here? I just got off 12 rides in the last hour of the day on Colossus, many of which were just without leaving the station by commandeering any row that only had one person in it. So many people were super nice to let me do that. What an incredible coaster. Got such a good view right now. This park's great. There are so many rides in this park that kill you and bring you back to life. I don't really know how they were able to conjure up the power to do that. Krake, I rode that 7 times, died 7 times, and came back to life 7 times. Rode Colossus 12 times in the last hour of the day. That's just a lot of dying and being reborn, you know? It's exhausting. Worth it though. Got myself a Krake, which is just a Long Island iced tea. I'm just gonna sit here and watch my favorite dive coaster in the distance while drinking my favorite dive coaster. Sorry, I didn't mean to consume you, Krake, but I love you. Here's the wall of my hotel room. Got that nice Colossus background. 16 rides on it the last 2 days. Yeah, I think that's worthy. What a fucking beast.